Hello, my name is Phương Chang, and as a business administration student specializing in project management, this unit is expected as a core subject that is able to equip myself with basic and crucial knowledge of how to manage a project. Despite having participated in several internship abroad programs, which appointed me to execute some real projects, each experience brought about a whole new lesson learned for me. That is why I entered this project with a fresh mind of who is ready to absorb other members' knowledge and at the same time willing to share my own experience with them. Stepping into the first phase, which is identifying and negotiating the project, my group was initially formed by 5 members. At first, Freelancing Hub has been approached for the purpose of seeking a real project. However, because of its long waiting list and fully booked projects, our team had no other choice rather than creating our own developing case idea based on my previous experience. Having known each other well before is one of our advantages, since our competencies could be properly assigned due to each strength and working style. Our team gathers students from diverse backgrounds, including business consultant, data analysis, business administration, information system, and finance, which are valuable to drive a qualified project plan. Unfortunately, after the work distribution has been allocated, one of my teammates decided to withdraw this unit due to her personal issue, which left behind a gap about financial part. This disturbance in personnel had truly interrupted and stressed us out, especially me, a person who is always pessimistic when facing difficulties. Therefore, all of our work allocation before had been altered despite the replacement of a new member. Although this is a hypothesis project, our team had tried our best to do the research and turn these vague objectives into more logical and feasible one. As a member who boldly contributes ideas and takes initiative in work, I confidently took the responsibility of synthesizing all contributions into our completed teamwork plan with detailed deliverables and deadlines for each task with the support from Bernadette. At this stage, meeting face-to-face is no longer our communication channel. Instead of that, we contacted via Facebook and used that as a document storage. Being a Vietnamese with certain experiences in running projects, I was willing to take in charge of the first part, which is evaluating the feasibility of the project. Since it is considered as a determinant part in deciding whether our project could be executed or not, I am aware of my timely completion, which will affect other members' working progress. For that reason, it is important that I manage my time well and have a contingency if there was anything to go wrong, potentially jeopardizing my project. The use of a reflective journal had helped me in perfectly meeting my deadline by checking all the progress I had made so that I can look back and see what I have to aim for next. I started my secondary research by gathering information on Hanoi's macro-environmental factors, companies' internal strength and weakness, as well as specific proposal under the form of pestle and SWOT analysis. This part of my research was thorough as I wanted my layout, color scheme, and structure to be as effective as possible. However, almost all related references are written in Vietnamese. My choice is limited within a certain range, which is also one of my most challenging difficulties while doing this research. Take on the first 3 parts, including feasibility, organization structure, and management issues, which are the foundation of every project. Bernadette and I had completed our work on schedule to have enough time to proofreading and support other members. But since then, everything went far from my control when the others showed low progress. To be honest, we had faced many difficulties at this stage, as there was a huge process of design involved that I did not account for and hindered my timeline in the teamwork plan. I believe that without these processes, we would have had a weaker end product. So for that, I was not regretful and did not blame them for that delay. At first, no one was willing to change their part due to a difference in staff allocation for this event because of its complexity. They were quite stubborn and inconsistently defended their own view, which created an unexpected gap in rush time. Hence, to reconcile, rectify, and remove incoherent elements, a face-to-face meeting had been immediately arranged by our group to find a common voice. Until now, which is a week after finalizing our project plan, I can say that we did a great job in keeping in touch well during the project. Although some of these difficulties put strain on our time management and other parts of our project suffered, in the end we had all the work done on time and logically connected. Throughout our plan, Benedict's commitment is recognized as the most helpful with initiative and contributive comments despite her conservatory. She has enthusiastically supported me even when I lacked focus on the project, owing to doing many assignments at the same time. Hiếu and Ling are also active members who listen and enhance their work according to most of suggestions from me and Benedict. Hiếu and Ling are also active members who listen and enhance their work according to most of the suggestions from me and Benedict. However, it seems that they still haven't managed their time well, resulting in unnecessary delays. Meanwhile, Tai Anh is observed as the least committed member towards our group. Even though his task had been completed on time and contained sufficient information, he rarely participated in our group discussions, which is one of the disadvantages for our final product without an objective evaluation. At this stage, I'm quite pleased with our final project plan, despite admitting it is not a competent product. I've learned a lot, not only about professional knowledge of project management, my software using skills and negotiating abilities also improved a lot. Now, what I'm really looking forward is the valuable feedback from Marker which benefit my upcoming career.